Welcome back to another one of my tier list videos. So after my For Honor videos, it's been a while since I did this. I have a lot of plans involving tier lists. A bunch of different ideas I've been able to set up and record generally. But when it comes to my tier list videos, I haven't done one in a very long time. The last time I did one was involving Overwatch, a very long time ago in the mid start of my career, which I'm not trying to be too loud because I have someone sleeping near me. But in this tier list, obviously involves the For Honor characters tier list, and in front of state of the gameplays in there, and at the same time, in the case of me doing a tier list, I have not done it in a long time involving some of the feel of what I'm doing, because obviously I made a tier list about characters, gameplay wise, and kind of lore. I'm gonna make different gameplays and pop them out and bang out my different case opinion, a bunch of different ideas for tier lists to put together and sure that they're all saying good. I'm not gonna try to go tirade too much with how this is like, because that's not what I'm trying to do. But with my video plans, I can pop them out and present them and call them the orders and pop my king of videos. If in case of other videos will be it will be shown, obviously, but just know I got some heat waiting to be unloaded. I got some dope comment to say a matter for what I'm trying to put out, you know. But with this video, again, it involves the characters game-wise. Here's the ranks. We have the lowest rank, Minion, Fodder, characters that don't hold up much weight, need buffs, and at the same time could possibly be reworked. I'm be talking about what can buff a character, nerf a character, never so much same matter for how the characters work in their case position, for builds them up to power and puts them in the spot at the same time. So recording my phone obviously, so maybe the pictures frame might be a little bit weird, and for my new Chromebook that I got. And another says for replace classes, you have the next tier, that's the C tier, king/queen. This top, good, even, solid characters you can pop off with, but can hold up a better intention of goodness, better nuance. Warriors are general top good characters that hold up a lot more set of weight. It may need to be buffed just a little bit, or better workaround, or higher play for skill to be put up in different higher rank. Then you have top rank, top greatest heroes that might need to be nerfed to be similarly balanced, or buffed up to be in highest play. Gods of War, the greatest play characters, the characters that are OP, high buffs, greatest nuance and counter case power, etc. All that pretty self-explanatory. So we have S, A, B, C, D, pretty much. That's pretty much it. Or even skipping past D and lettering, we have S, A, B, C, F, pretty much. But Minion is a full fucking ass. It's just more, just low conversative form power in comparison, because I don't think none of the characters are you just planted down into tier. They're not ass. No character in For Honor is ass to me. It depends on their workaround. But so the ramble, I'm gonna give you guys my opinion. So now first we have Hito Carry. And Hito Carry is solemnly in Warriors tier, how he can move, how he's able to do stuff, feat capabilities, the higher play, Pam from the mains, as Hito Carry is a great worked around character and a form point for how they are like and played. And in my opinion, this kind of how they fight. They're solid in duels, can work good around in 4v4s, and would say the matter for the instant kill feat of Hito Carry, depending on the points of how you build that and do different things with that. Which, in case I said that a little bit weird, I'm saying build it kind of sound a little bit weird with the form how I said. Let me just go ahead and breathe, because I haven't really fully recircled back what I was saying. I'm saying how you line that up in some situations. Example, with the commander/king in breach, you're able to shatter half of their entire hope. In different calling cases, your move right there, and Chubaki Shingoku's people, and there's nothing they can really do. You overweigh them and say I'm out for power. And if it was like the old feat kill, then I definitely think arguably Hito Carry is this rank, top rank, but I think they are evenly at just Warriors, aka the B rank, and same amount for characters. Maybe buff them, speed, you upgrade a little bit of the final kill feat, the spin and axe head could maybe be a little bit more better because of how range and say damage it does. It doesn't really have the same nuance hammer strike with it. And again, this hammering axe throw into the back foot with the last sphere, what it's actually called the death swing. The death swing doesn't really hold as much gravitas, same matter for what it did last time. If that was the last sort of area, again, I'll put that top rank, but she is evenly at the case of Warriors top rank at that point, because when it comes down to her skill slash his skill, it is even, which is why it says some Warriors. But in that case, if it was to get in the form of getting to that extent of power like it did before, then that would put Carry and obviously top break. She is just evenly in the same matter for Warriors top lane. Then you have Jormungandr. Jormungandr at his highest rank of play, I would definitely say is top rank, but I feel like generally they're in Warriors instead of format for how they play, but their capabilities, feats, and combinations would accompany them in top rank, is just how combinations work, or say capabilities in 44, annoyances, shattering damage, busting capabilities. They're just at high rank, the most ballistic Viking characters. They're the highest played Viking characters in general capacity and all of say capabilities from Jormungandr outclass a lot others in high ball combination. The next we have Griffin. Griffin has served a bunch of different nerfs, probably and understandably, and commonly is still used in general case of play, but caution, he's been counteracted a little bit too much. The only thing I have to say about that within Sam matter for why he got nerfed is obviously when he was too OP, and if that was the case, he would obviously be in Gods of War. But right now, I would say he's just King / Queen tier. He's an even fine character. He's not to say nuance how he was with his lights, his speed, his combination is still pretty fast. He can still mix you up and present great damage and combination and help to the team. But take into regard how his feats can work for the team, you could arguably put him in Warriors. I just think generally he's in King / Queen tier. Nobushi. Me personally, I'm not the best with her. This is my personal experience. Never super rare with her. People can make argument that she's in this tier, right? For me, I feel like she's that tier. I feel like she's suited with range and good choreography of how to combat her moves. But at the same time, I feel like how her health is and mainline state of play, she doesn't really hold that much as matter against others. This might be a controversial pick with Warden, the Ryu of For Honor. Me personally, I think Minion. I'm playing now. I would say Warrior. Generally, a solid even pick. I think Warden is arguably one of, if not the most balanced character for a lot of the feel of Warden. I think Warden doesn't really have any big supernatural problems, and I think with maybe bigger capabilities and play in 4v4, better combination with characters, better comp, better state of setup with For Honor later on, Warden will be able to put himself bigger on the map, and maybe he / she will be on some new creator shit. I don't know. Because you can go beast mode Warden and do a lot of crazy shit, but I feel like that's just an even state of scale with the capabilities of Warden. Next, we have Tiandi. Put that in Warrior scale. With this tier, I feel like Tiandi, with his flow and duels, he's the most precise and suffice in movement. And Tiandi can do a bunch of different things. But unless you're super stylish with him, you feel like water like Bruce Lee, you don't really hold up that makes greatest regard. So with that being said, low fodder, he's King / Queen tier. But high up play, he's in Warriors. So I'll give him that. And his combinations are ferocious. Gladiator. Kind of stuck on this one. But I'm going to go ahead and say King / Queen tier. Just for how Gladiator generally is like in the place of play and how you fight SM. Because with his nerfs and his rework, he's recalibrated different changes that don't really give him better nuance or put him at a lower steep place. But he definitely still holds a good position as a character. It just depends. That's how I personally feel about him. He's still cool though. Raider, Gods of War. There's many reasons. Many reasons right off the bat. You need to delete this. There you go. Ray has many reasons to be the way that he is. This man is a Goliath out in the field of For Honor, and he does not hold shit back at all. This man is a Viking that will bruise for you. His hyper armor, his fast combinations, all the mix-ups that you can do. This rework of his, this big ass buff, recalibrated him to a new state of heights of being overpowered. You can easily flashbang simulator people. He's just broken. He definitely needs arguably nerfs. I'm pretty sure he is getting a nerf. And I would just slow down his speed so he's civilly better. Now, people higher ranked play have gotten better even as solid fighting him. So if you want to take that into account, he can arguably here. But generally, he oversteps a lot of characters. He oversteps everyone here. And 44s and in duels, he's just too ridiculous. He's done for in every situation involving these characters in their own format, because every character in this game should realistically be able to counteract each other. I feel like that's a system that should be always set in place with For Honor, and I would say generally it is. But I'm saying that with him as a character overarchingly, he's done foring them every time. When he's fighting them, he's ballistically balling. I'm not saying they're gonna just end him, because no, just talking about accounts for their own capabilities, they have something more supernatural than him, but he overrides them hyper armor, balance of different coordination. He's too fast, they can't react, and overall.
This is enough.
Well, let me just finish this, okay? I'm on the background. I'm just saying that his bruiser effect in battle puts them. I don't know, Mom. It's 12:32. I was trying to record this at a different time. Let me just finish it, okay? And he just stomps them. They really hold up so much state effect with his power because of his combinations again being too fast, his hyper armor, and devastating bulk power the case within that. Because I'm not just saying that because of that people can counteract him. He's just too much generally for general state of play that most people don't really hold up any counteraction to him or not used to him, where they can't really have him plucked down from his high safe spot. Because when he first came into the game, it was this bullshit each time with all Sailor and Raider mans. There's nothing nobody could do, which is why I put him in Gods of War. He is the top peak king of God of War energy. And Kratos on the battlefield bulldozing, which I like Raider to be strong. He was already solemnly strong to me. Is that he can accompany a more eventual, even feel of because they took a long time to buff him, which I understand the reasons why. So when I say too long, I don't mean them not doing it right away. It takes away the same matter of them trying, because I'm not a game developer. I don't know how long that takes. But he didn't proceed to do it on a good perception or anything. Okay, him the time, because how he was structured was.
I am exhausted. You the only one supposedly been up since 3 o'clock in the morning. Go to
Well,
sleep.
Ma, I'm recording. I know. I will. I will. Can I just finish this real quick? I know.
Because I didn't go to sleep when I was here. I kept my eyes on this house.
I got you. I got you. Can I just finish this? I'm in the middle of recording. I will. Just give me a second.
Turn them devices off and get ready.
I will. I will. Can I just finish it? I've been trying to finish this for a long time. All right. I was saying. That's what I really have to say about Raider. Is just that he's. I know, Mom. I'm in the middle of something. Can you please be quiet? Thank you. He'd be riding on a bunch of different people, and there's nothing they can really do. And a lot of comments say things involving his counteraction and key abilities in the comp and meta. That's it for Raider, though. Peacekeeper. I do not think she is really good. I think she's definitely a minion tier. If you're a higher case of play, and actually know how to combine, plague, pierce off that damage, and mix up with a state of bleed, then I will consider her with the argument to be this tier and maybe even here. But she doesn't really come with anything in general high case play. It puts her in better state of use and makeup because she doesn't hold that much gravity to other characters. Her health is way too low. She cannot clear out things and minions. Good. That's why she's in tier, because she doesn't really hold that much weight against minions too. She's worse at clearing minions from what I know.
You don't fell in love with the sound of your voice. Go to bed,
That's
boy.
not true. I'm doing something, Mom. I know. Can I just do this?
Me.
I'm not trying to. Can I just finish this, please?
Here you go. And then you the person say,
I'll just go to another room. I'll just go to another room. You're not yelling at me. I'm going to another room. Fine. I wasn't even being that loud, I'm pretty sure.
Turn the TV off.
Oh, I need to do something down there. Give me a second. Lord. I'm doing something. I have to record in my bathroom because my mom is getting sleep, which I understand why. Just I didn't think I was too loud. Sorry for the interruptions. Alright, anyway, like I was saying, not to be more upfront because I'm whispering, trying to make all of this clear. All her state of play and what she does, she doesn't hold that much substance matter. She's not the greatest at clearing for minions. Unless you're super high and good with combination, spear, sing, pulverizing somebody who's made combination of bleeds and harvesting kidneys, you're not going to be the most capable in the counter state matter in comparison to other format people in their points of skill, which is why she gets downgraded in comparison to a lot of other characters. And at the same time, deflecting combinations is only going to hold so much presence within the form matter for 44s. The 44s, she holds no weight unless you have the best state of matter for feats and at the same time armor. And that's only an account of general play. Most people don't, because most people don't play her. So she doesn't hold weight. Now, if she was quote unquote the most overpowered character in the game is because of her lights, you could position her, I guess, fucking here, just from her expression point. But she's a minion. Okay. Musha, I don't play him that much. I've only practiced him once. But from what I see around people, because of his lights and how he does things, I'll put him in king/queen tier. I don't really know. Maybe somebody could correct me on this. But he has blitzing lights, cool combinations. His whole guard is pretty fucking annoying. Pretty much it. That's really all I have to say about him, like his feats and stuff. Nuxia, same thing. Because unless you're super good with combinations and mixing up traps, you're not going to do that much. She's not the best at 44. She was not meant for 44s. And she assassin that is kind of the same downgrade as Peacekeeper. But from what I know about the same matter for the higher play for both of them, in my own subjective opinion, because obviously it's tier, this is my opinion. That's no sure you guys can disagree with me. Tell me what you guys think of my video in the comments down below, because in the precaution involving her, she holds better form of goodness, nuance, and precision in combat than Peacekeeper because of her more non-mistake capabilities, at least in my opinion. Now next, we have Lawbringer. Lawbringer is a very mixed one for me, but I definitely think Lawbringer, if you're a higher played character list, it'd be in characters with great combinations and being able to pulverize and put in great damage, and you're able to do that because that's what his character is basically built in. And the reason why I keep saying this in different kinds of state of matter for people and the capabilities that can put people in these different popping tops are the things that position these characters to their higher means. In the form for Lawbringer, that's what he could be as well. Generally, most people are going to be in the king/queen range. I just think Lawbringer generally at your highest play, you'll company so much great work around the same every 44s, dueling and positioning that you could be in a Warriors tier. Highlander. I'll put him here. I don't really have a big in-depth reason, but my reasons are his combinations, his tools, his 44 use. He has the most OP feat that automatically gets here. And at the same time, with his buffs and stuff, He moves rapidly fast that he can put you on the ground and set you up with the Sparta kick and dome glass your ass each time with no case of downgrade on the save his move set because he can keep rapidly foreshowing that. And that's just in the case for higher extreme speed feat at the same time with him. Next we have Shigoki. I'll put Shigoki here. A high state of play, that's what he can put in work like. His hyper armor, his fighting defense, what he does in overarching pain, and at the same time, he has the best overarching ledge capabilities and defense capabilities to hold positions in 4v4 and dominate other people, especially with his hug that decomfits half your health. Because when this nigga gets you in a hold, he's gonna fat Joe your ass. You're getting dumped, or you're getting bodied. This motherfucker rolls niggas and puts them in the blender. He folds you like an omelet. When he fights people, he's like Tyson Fury. He's fine fucking nuggets. They don't hold no capabilities to him. You know what I'm saying? But that's just a high level play. Generally, people are gonna be like right here, fodder here. But I just feel like a top play. That's where he is. This is just my opinion. He's the two bruises here. Is on whom? I would say there. That's fine. His fire slash feet capabilities are cool. He's a suffice duelist, so I'll give him that. He has great speed. That's very noticeable. He can flow very cool. I actually put him here just for every of the damn things that he can do. Valkyrie, I don't play Valkyrie that much in high play. I'll put her here because I do have respect for Valkyrie mains, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to trash her. There's not a jab at y'all. But general case of play, I'm going to be honest, man. I don't think she's in the best feel to be king queen tier at general play because most people don't play her to that extent. I'm going to put her here just because of the general high key abilities. Because I was thinking about this before recording this. I definitely think Minion is where she could be at, you know. Next, Jin, without a fucking doubt. No, right there. This nigga's speed is ridiculous. His formidableness and speed is unscalable in comparison to most different characters. And how you can position, divert, and style off with all state of flow is ridiculous. His feats help. His dual capabilities are ridiculous. He's immeasurable possibilities in 4v4. He is as good. Jin Jun is that nigga. You don't mess with going through the Saint of War. Black Prior, Warriors tier, definitely. Mainline reason is obviously because of his 44 anti capabilities. He dark folds y'all. He dark waffles y'all. He pulls a Waffle House. He has great state of defense, obviously, because no shit because of his waffle and his big ass Scutum shield. And he's a cool duelist. And all of his 44 capabilities are good offense and healing capabilities. So he's definitely fine in that regard. Orochian. Now, for how he got nerfed in general play, I would put him here, but I think he's just here. He's fast, he has a cool kick, he's like lightning, but I wouldn't say he's in the precaution of being like that. Kaioshin. At high level play, from what I've seen, he could be right here, but I definitely would say he's solidly here. His 44K abilities to trap people, his speed, his anti-game capabilities, his Kenshi is great. But the only thing that I would say degrades him and takes away a little bit of his lightness is some misspeak or some unreactableness. But if you're able to parry lights and be so enemy fast that you're able to instantly parry strike him off as soon as he tries to go into a slice within between the water stance, then he's done for. Because most higher up players are going to be able to do that, right? So it takes away a lot of his capabilities to do stuff and plots him right down there. Because that's his only real coordination of defense. Unless he's doing shit that's just an unimaginable, unquantifiable form of speed hack, then they're not actually going to have any visible state of problem. Warmonger, right here. She's the best 4v4 character. Please, someone change my mind. Literally one burst of Hork Ghost Fire and plumes everybody's health away. Same with the commander. Dissolves your entire capability in 44s. In duels, she's pretty solid. In other cases, she's corner on craft, but account for multiple people. She's too berserk in high level play because high general state of play is in 4v4s and people cannot withdraw of that capability. Shaolin, my man. Now you're super good with him. He's easily in the warrior's range. I would say technically, if you're fodder, you're gonna be an equalization between knees. But because my main, I have bias, but I do have points. He's here. He's good at diversion. At 44 is teleportation. He's profound in duels. He can move. He can do different stuff. And Shaolin is definitely one of the most powerful Wulin, like top 3. Yeah, he can do a lot of different stuff. Like, he's just a beast. Shaman. From what I've seen, and yes, I really do feel like Peacekeeper is the worst character in comparison to the others. From what I've done and played as her, she's definitely in this role. With her bites, her traps, her speed, what she can do, her healing capabilities. But it's only in the format of duels, moving, and some similar to Divide and Conquer. She doesn't really accompany a big intimacy in 4v4s, but more of annoyance. But she definitely can do a lot more. Warlord. Puts you in the warrior range. His ledge capabilities, hyper armor, and defense is the most practical in the game, I would say. And so, with that being said, I feel like within that state of matter, that's why it's a cool case of Phil within the form of how he does things and puts things into work. Berserker. At high level play, I definitely think he has capability with some buffs to be here because of everything that makes up Berserker and capabilities. But that's where Berserker is going to be at. Generally, if you're fodder, this is where he's at. But I definitely would put him here. Right here. That's solid. Centurion, without a doubt. Your combinations, how you can push on people, the aggressiveness always need to be holded with Centurion. And all of that balanced together, you are a very formidable foe to be pivoted against. Kensei. Kensei is also next to Warden the most balanced character in my opinion. He's fucking annoying sometimes, but he's definitely like generally the most balanced. But I don't see him in super high level play. He's only put in similar situations. But he's very good. I don't want to put him here, so I'll put him in Warrior. That's really it. Conqueror. I could possibly say Warriors, but I really just feel like King and Queen because he doesn't really do that much Suns matter. He is good on personal defense. His defense doesn't correlate to anybody else. Black Prior does, and Warlord does for holding the lane as a heavy. But then Conqueror doesn't do anything else. His feats are reliable. And he's a reliable diversion, but he doesn't really hold anything as a character super. Final character, we have Shinobi. At low tier, fodder, he's fucking here with Peacekeeper. He's better than Peacekeeper. But if you can be the best with him, skill, feats, key abilities to divert, move, speed, and all practicality, I really think he's right here. I really think he has a possibility to be right there. Top rank. If you can do all that shit, you can be like EFB. Generally, most niggas, they can do a bunch of different wild shit. They're going to be right here. That's where I'll put him. But this is just where I feel like he can be. But I'm not going to put him there because I'm not dumb. This is just what I feel. So that's my entire tier list. And that might be a little bit annoying. That Raider's the only nigga here in Gods of War. It's just God of War, really. But we have Gods of War, Raider, top rank, Yermungandr Shigoki, Warmonger Jing Jun. The warriors you see here, King/Queen, and then Minion. as materialist, guys. Hope you guys have enjoyed. If you guys disagree, tell me why. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Peace out, Army. Love y'all.